Nigga!
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for Paul George.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Levine. Patrick Williams is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's the franchise. And it's Booz Ellis in at the small forward position. And for Philadelphia, George in the front court alongside Martin. Gordon out there with Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. And these two teams are both aggressive attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And it's going to be the Bulls right off the tip. Here's Terrell. He's covered by Maxey. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Washington. Pass to Embiid. And here's Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Over Booz Ellis. Offensive rebound. Embiid. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
Here's Terrell. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Terrell. He's covered by Maxey. Lock at 6. 14 feet away. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. It's a victory here for the home team. Last time these guys met.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Now, here's George after the miss from Terrell. Martin with the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Terrell, and that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Martin. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Terrell, outside for Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Robinson, it's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Embiid. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Gordon. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Maxey passes to George. Maxey sets a screen for George. Oh, good on the three. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
He lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And here, late in the season, a good time now to follow up on our Rookie of the Year race. Which young players have separated themselves as the best of the bunch? Well, you look at Buzelis. Throughout the year, he's shown that he can be a big-time player in the league, and at number 5 on our list, you know, you have to be excited for next season.
And being inside the top 5 of what is a wonderful rookie class is really quite an accomplishment in and of itself.
Most certainly. I mean, it may be a little too late for him to win the award, but he should be very proud of how he's performed in his first season.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Levine, a screen on Maxey. Lobs it up for Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Always putting on the show. Levine plays with flair and clearly one of the best dunkers in league history.
76ers trailing. Pass to Maxey. Here's Gordon. Embiid with a screen on Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon against Levine. And it's Gordon missing. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Levine kicks to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. There's a screen by Williams. Pass to Levine. Here's Terrell. Fires from deep. Great D that time for Martin.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Count it.
Boy, I love Eric Gordon as a combo guard. He's a multi-talented player who can play either guard position.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And now a look at the teams leading the NBA in steals since the All-Star break. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnovers.
Robinson, a screen on Maxey. Lobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Gordon finds Maxey. Lets it go with the 3. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Maxey. George has got 5 minutes.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all we can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Gordon. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Inside, Gordon stays loose and free, ready to make his moves around the defense there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Terrell. 3-pointer. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 4. Second chance shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Their chemistry, that's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks. And a chance here to look at the numbers for Joel Embiid. Putting up about 25 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, a game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Terrell. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Good D by Embiid.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
The kick out to Williams. There's the triple. Buzelis' shot is good.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
The 76ers lead. Now, here's Maxey. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Robinson, a screen on Maxey. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Gordon. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Embiid, the pass to George. Kicks it out to Gordon. Embiid sets the pick for Gordon. To end the drought. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Eric Gordon. Embiid's got 7 points. Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Levine, a screen on Maxey. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Levine throws it down.
Can you believe it? I mean, not many guards can sail that high above the rim. And Levine makes it look easy.
Here's Gordon. Outside, Martin. Here's Maxey. Robinson with the block.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Offensive rebound. From deep, George. The shot missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Outside Williams. Pass to Terrell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Philadelphia. George with the ball. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Martin. Terrell pulls it in. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Goes up with a stripe. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 8 points for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
the 76ers will go for a different look here. Yabusele, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. Martin comes in for George. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. Chicago also making some changes. Terry's checked in for Williams. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Levine. Here's Yabusele. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. 6 to shoot. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
Here's Terrell. Now recovering. Here's Giddey. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Here he goes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Oubre not taking no for an answer there was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. There's a minute left in the first. Philadelphia shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Three-pointer, Lowry traps in the tray.
A little role reversal here for Lowry. Typically, Kyle is the one setting others up.
Terrell misses.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That's his first foul. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Out left to the wing. Embiid inside the line. It's all in by the Bulls. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. The three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers ahead. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So for Chicago right now, Buzelis out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Terry. And it's Terrell in at the point. Here's Terrell. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Oubre. Three-pointer. Trains the three-pointer. Oubre's got 5.
When he finds his kind of look at the arc, Oubre can seem like it's automatic.
Here's Terrell. Now recovering. Terrell the pass to Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Lowry. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Pass to Yabusele. Now Embiid, guarded by Robinson. Embiid, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Terry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, the franchise in the last game against Washington was a man on a mission. He tallied 50 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show, a mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in, and Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around, and he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Right to the hoop.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
The 76ers leading by 3. Outside Lowry. Pass to Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. 5 to shoot. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
That's the way to do it. Oubre using his length inside to his advantage.
Bulls trail by 5. Levine, a screen on Lowry. Lobs it up for Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Philadelphia's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Terrell. Rebound by the 76ers. Martin with it. He's picked up by White. Good on the shot. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Terrell. Now recovering. Terrell misses. And so Lowry will bring it up with the 76ers. Leading by 5. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Embiid's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia. Here's Terrell. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Martin comes in for Yabusele. And it's Gordon in for Kenyon Martin. The 76ers leading by 4. Outside Lowry. From 17 feet out. Embiid, no good. Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Levine gets a screen from Terrell. Levine passes to Terrell. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And that's now 18 points for the franchise. Philadelphia shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Lowry passes to Martin. Embiid sets the pick for Martin. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 9, and their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oubre, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Terrell. Oubre against White. Here's Terrell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Terrell's got 12 now in this quarter.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Outside Lowry. Now here's Embiid. Back to Lowry. The jump hook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
George is checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Kyle Lowry. And the Bulls making a change also. Chris Duarte's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Here's Terrell. He's covered by Maxey. Shot's good by Terrell. Terrell's got 22 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Gordon. From deep, George. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Pass to Terrell. Out to White. Bulls moving the ball around. On the wing, Levine, defended by George. Here's Terrell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Maxey with it. Now Embiid. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Terrell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right the pass to Terrell. And Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Terrell, the pass to Levine, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Maxey kicks to Gordon. Back to Maxey. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And the 76ers lead by 2. Bull shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Pass to Duarte. Stolen by Gordon. And here's Maxey. Embiid, the pass to George. No good with the triple.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Levine has a really good knack for when to fire off the catch. Absolutely dangerous offensive play.
Timeout called the 76ers. The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Bruce Ellis is checked in. '76ers trailing. Pass to Maxey. Rebound by Williams. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Up top, Maxey. Outside, Martin. Back to Maxey. Here's Gordon. To the middle. Looking for George. He gets it there. That one falls. George has got 10.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
Here's Terrell, and he banks in the layup.
So far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
1:27 left in the first half. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Martin. From deep, George gets it to go from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Outside, White. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gordon for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Terrell misses. The 76ers lead. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Kobe White.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey's so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Terrell. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop. Gordon dishes to Martin.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Ball against Maxey. Ball, the pass to Terrell. Over George. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Window open. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Flopping Freddy is asking Shaq, did you have any major beef with other players during your playing days?
That's a great question. It'd probably be quicker for Shaq to name the players he didn't have a beef with.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have time to answer this question. We'll have to look it up.
You guys are being dramatic, but there may have been a couple of players.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
The 76ers leading by 5. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Maxey out there with Gordon, and it's George in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Terrell, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Both free throws good from Terrell. Gordon with it. And here's Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid inside. Robinson on him. And they'll get another chance. A 3-ball. Tries yet again. Embiid is just too strong inside.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Here's Terrell. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside Martin. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Over Robinson. Bank shot, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Pass to Terrell. And the rebound goes to Martin. The 76ers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
That one is no good.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Levine. Pass to Terrell. Back to Levine. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Terrell, the pass to Levine. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now here's Embiid. 22 points for him. 18 feet out. Count it. Good. Embiid's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 2-point game. Pass to Embiid. Over Robinson. Robust move inside by Joel Embiid.
Even when the defense is there, I mean, Embiid still knows how to score.
That's good by Terrell. Terrell's got 30.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Levine against Gordon. Here's Maxey. From Down in the low post. It goes. Maxi's got 8.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Maxi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over Robinson. Again, Philadelphia.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
Robinson, a screen on Maxey. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Terrell, the pass to Robinson. For 3, Levine. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Another miss by Maxey. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Terrell going inside. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 32 points for the franchise. 76ers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Nailed from three-point land.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now, here's Maxey after the miss from Terrell. Outside Gordon. Kicks it out to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Embiid. Over Robinson. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Terrell. He's covered by Maxey. And the jam by Levine.
Look, this is why Levine's teammates look to feed him and let him eat. They know how hot he can get.
The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Maxey. Williams against Martin. George sets a screen for Martin. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
That shot wide open. Levine's got 9 points in the quarter.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Here's Maxey. 10 points for him. Off target with his 3. Pass to Buzelis. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Terrell.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Oh, here's Gordon. Outside Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Levine. Gordon for 3. And the 76ers get it back. Embiid, no good. Bulls trail by 5. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Martin. Back to Maxey. Drills the three-pointer. Maxey's got 13.
Big time answer by Maxey. Boy, was he dialed in there.
Williams passes to Terrell. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, George. Back to Maxey. And they double up Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. Embiid, no good. Bulls trail by 3. Outside Robinson. Here's Terrell. He's got 36. Pass to Williams for the tie. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Embiid with it. Outside, Martin. Here's Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
It's going to go on Buzelis.
And Gordon, very physical with the defense. Solid at creating chances for himself to get to the line.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Martin. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for George. Then for the Bulls, Chris Duarte's checked in for Patrick Williams. Josh Giddey comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Dosumu in for Zach LaVine. Now here's Gordon after the miss from Terrell. And stolen by Giddey. It's stolen by Martin. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Dosumu, the pass to Terrell. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Terrell's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 13, and the layup is good. Maxey's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Gordon, the pass to Maxey. Let's go. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Terrell. He has 38 in the game. Dosumu off the pick from Terrell. 11 feet away. Way on the clock. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers leading by 7. Now Oubre. He's got 7. Pass to Gordon. At the top of the key, Maxey. On target from 13 feet. Maxey's got 17.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Got a hand on it.
Oubre putting those long arms to work, manages to get a hand on it.
Here's Duarte, covered by Martin. Here's Terrell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the 76ers making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Now, here's Maxey. 17 points in the game. To the inside. Martin kicks to Maxey. Drills it from outside. Maxey's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround from him.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
He's perfect from the line this time. Philadelphia leading by 8. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. That shot missing. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we'll be back with you shortly. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bulls trip. The 76ers will go for a different look here. Caleb Martin's checked in for Yabusele. Paul George comes in for Martin. Gordon's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And Maxey's subbed in for Kyle Lowry. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. Josh Giddey comes in for Zach LaVine. Carter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. The franchise is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Williams, Carter out there with the franchise. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Giddey in at the 3 spot.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him and me. His hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Terrell, the pass to Williams. Here's Terrell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And all game long, they've worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Buzelis is checked in for the Bulls. Now, here's Maxey. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 24 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
And they pick up 2. Terrell's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Bulls.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Embiid.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
And the Bulls making a change here. But teams checked in.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display. Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Beans checked in for the Bulls. Now, here's Maxey. He gets it in there. Maxey's got 26.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
LaVine kicks to Williams. Williams, a screen on Maxey. Terrell in the corner. It's Buzelis. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 5 assists in the game.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Terrell. George passes to Maxey. Embiid powers it down.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
The Bulls leading by 6. Giddey the pass to Terrell. And stolen by Maxey. Pass to Martin. Inside. Low block shot on the way. Chicago grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Terrell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Eric Gordon. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting for Chicago.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Martin. Embiid inside. Giddey defending. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Martin.
Once it gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Giddey with the screen on Maxey. Here's Giddey. His three-pointer's off the mark. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gordon dishes to Embiid. That one drops for him. And now just a 4-point Bulls lead.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
And his performance today, guys, is really, I think, a beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Yeah, he's got his hands all over this game, impacting it in just about every category.
The shot's good.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision-maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
Here's Terrell. Paul George making his last shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last time out, I heard the 76ers coach talk to his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down. Run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And Chicago has possession after Eric Gordon hit the three. Here's Terrell. Levine, a screen on Maxey. Terrell. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Timeout called, 76ers. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Can't knock in the three. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? You know, a few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.